Hello, my name is Julie. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. And in this video, it is my weekly work in progress and finished object video. And as always, let's start out with stuff I have finished. This is my giant heart. I have a tutorial on this, so I hope you do check it out. Just in time for Valentine's Day, or any time. You don't need Valentine's Day to make a nice big heart. So just in context, I had used a smaller gauge needle, crochet needle for this, but I think my original, I used Red Heart Super Saver years ago when I developed this pattern. So yeah, it's huge. Could almost be a little lap blanket, but that's my original. This is my first crochet heart I made, just to show you. But anyway, I'm babbling. I hope you do get a chance to check out that tutorial. In my last week's video, I said I was going to make like a sloth planter hanger. Here it is in all its cuteness. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to make, I made this with stash I had in hand. I might make, because I had a church friend ask me to make one. I'm not sure how I feel about, I had totally, the original pattern called for to use felt for the face and the eyes, and I just crocheted a face and the eyes. Let me know what you think. I might make another one, because after all, this is cute. So that is it. That is it for my finished projects. Now to show you what I have, that's work in progress. First off, I am starting a new tutorial on this blanket. I call it my Stash Buster blanket. I'm going to use my entire anniversary cakes. We'll go into making this blanket. I am not sure when I'll have that tutorial out. I got the main part, what you need to know to make the blanket, already recorded, but would like to actually finish the blanket before finishing that video. I also have this linen stitch shawl, blanket, whatever it's going to be, whatever. Whenever I run out of yarn, I have another ball. This is the cloud cakes yarn, which is really soft. And all, I think I mentioned last, like, all I'm doing is the linen stitch for this. So I work on this project when I'm like waiting. My husband had like an appointment with the orthopedic. So whenever I'm like waiting, like in the waiting area or something, I will work. This is the project for that. But the odd thing about that his the office that he'd gone, or the doctor's office, has a very small waiting area, and it was like full yesterday, but they have some overflow outside the office right in front of the elevator. So I hung out there to work on this. So it was kind of awkward because I was like, this was right in front of the elevator, so I was watching people coming and going, and I had two people, I had two people say something about me watching this, and one person really liked it. But an odd conversation is that he thought that crochet, of course I got to give him kudos that he knew that I was crocheting and not knitting, but he said it was like a lost art, and I'm not sure I agree with him, because there's many YouTubers out there, or many people who actually watch these YouTubes that are learning and getting involved in crochet and knitting. So I don't think it's as lost as what he thinks it is. I mean, it could be, maybe, I don't know, more people years ago might have actually done this, but I don't think it's lost. So you let me know in the comments if you think crochet and or knitting is a lost art. Okay. Oh, other project I got going on is the Mystery Yarn Challenge February 2023 project that I am working on. And I did say in Okay, the unboxing video, when I did the unboxing for the yarn, that I was going to make the stepping block shawl, and that's exactly what we're doing here. The stepping block shawl. So if you do get into, I believe there's no video on this. There's just or at least not that I can find anyway, on making this stepping stop. And I think I ran into this mistake last time. I'm not sure if it's something confusing in the instructions. But when you make the, let's see if I can show, when you make this chain part of it, of this, I think it says to do the slip stitch until the last group, and I think this is the last group, and what I end up doing, and it says to chain 7, and then I feel like I'm chaining 7 out that way, and I have an extra one of these, and I think I did that last time, and I did that this time. I had to frog it, so I didn't have an extra little stepping block. So that part was confusing in the instructions, just so you know if you read it. So you want one, make sure you have one. When you make the chain part of it, you make 7 single crochets for each little stepping block on here. So I think, all right, but so far so good on this. So that's that. That's the stepping stone blanket or shawl that I'm working on. All right, and all I got left are year-long temperature projects. So this is the crochet one, and yeah, yesterday in February it hit 60 in Nebraska, so that is way above normal temperature. So I have a pink row. Yeah, 50s and 60s, and then later on in the week it's gonna get cold, or like, oh, I should say normal for February. It feels like February temperature is coming up later in the week, but I was out yesterday for a walk. It was like 60 degrees. I had to get out and enjoy the weather. So that's that one. Yeah, there it is. February's. And no, I was thinking yesterday that we're about almost halfway through the month. Actually, no. Yeah, it's Valentine's. I'm recording this on Valentine's Day, so we are exactly halfway through the month. And this is only how big. I don't know if you can tell. It doesn't look like it's that big. I didn't anticipate all the months be the same size, but so far it's not going. I don't think it's going to be as long or as big as January's. I have a feeling. I was looking, but because, well, January had some patterns that had like 16, had many rows in the pattern, and that also dictates how big. And so far, I don't think I had anything. Okay, I think I did have one pattern here that was like 10 rows, but I've had a bunch of them were 4 rows, some were 2 rows, so I might not have. I'm pretty sure this is not going to get as big as January's. It's okay. It'll be kind of fun at the end of the year trying to piece all these little months together. So yeah, see, I'm actually caught up on this blanket too. So yeah, the coral, which is the 60 degrees from yesterday. All right. That's it. That is what I have for my finished projects and my works in progress. And I hope you enjoyed coming along on this video, and if you did like it, please give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I want to thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.